नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये अनुग्रहाय लोकानाम् अवतीर्णाय विष्णवे क्लेश अपहाय कृष्णायाः पार्थसारथये नमः. Namaste everyone. So last class we stopped with this slide. Tadanim Drishtadyumnah Sarvaloka Samaksham Atigambhiram idam Achachakshe Shrunuta Samavetaha Sarve Parthivaha Yaha Kaschana Yushmakam Imam Patim Varam Me Swasaram Atmanaha Panigrihitim Ichchati Saha Anena Danusha Asya Lakshyasya Bhedanam Panikritya Yenam Pratichatu. So Drishtadyumna, the brother of Draupadi, he announces the swayamvara of Draupadi, and they have kept a challenge to win over Draupadi. That is, a dhanush, a bow has been kept, and with the help of the bow, whoever wants to take the hand of Draupadi has to hit the lakshyam. So that is with that we finished last session. Now, Tadanu Yugapat Uttitan Bahun Viran Nivarya Swayam Agresare Giriraja Sarasya Tasya Sharasanasya Darshanena Eva Mukulita Anurage Turaga Brahmacharya Durandare Gandhare Tat Danda Gauravena Eva Kritashasane Dushasane Tad Vega Akshipta Atmani Avahasite cha Manadhane Duryodhane Ajatyataya Dushite Sutasute Shilata Manorate Barhadrate Vigalita Dairyamudre Madraraje Avadya Udyame Chaidye Bhavitartataya Tushnike Vrishniketo Muki Bhute cha Anyasmin Rajanyake Brahmana Samajat Uttaya Parthaha Sapati Danuhu Tad Danuhu Aropya Yantrachidrena Tal-Lakshyam Paresham Manena Saha Sahasa Pataya Masa. So the whole sentence completes here. Parthaha Sapadi Brahmana Samajat Uttaya. Parthaha, see the whole paragraph, it describes what all were the status of the other Kshatriyas who attended the Swayamvara and who came forward to take the hands of Draupadi. So what was the condition of them? So Brahmana Samajat Uttaya Parthaha. So finally Partha only married her. Won her. So Brahmana Samajat Parthaha Uttaya Yantrachitrena Tal-Lakshyam Paresham Manena Saha Sahasa Pataya Masa. So he took the Dhanus and Chidram is the hole. So to hit the Lakshyam, there was a hole given. Through that hole, the arrow has to reach the Lakshyam, by which Paresham Manena Saha Apartaha Sahasa Patayamasa, Lakshyam Patayamasa. So he made the Lakshya fall along with the Manam. Manam is the self-esteem of others. So as Partha got up and he took the Dhanus and hit the Lakshyam with the arrow. So he won Draupadi, by which the other kings were put into disgrace. So this was the whole thing. Now the whole paragraph is in Sati Saptami. So Tadanu is, the whole meaning is many warriors rose up simultaneously. So the king of Gandharas, the foremost of the pretended bachelors, marched to the front, and whose longing to have the hand of Draupadi reduced, extremely came down, seeing the bow, which was as mighty as the mountain. And first was the Gandhara Raja, next is Dushasana. Dushasana controlled his passions by looking at the weight of the bow staff. Staff is the Dandaha. So Duryodhana, then comes Duryodhana. Duryodhana, who valued prestige or the self-esteem as his wealth, was thrown back by its force and he was laughed at. Then comes Karna. the Karna, the charioteer's son, was condemned for his ignoble birth. As he was born in a lower caste, Karna was straightforwardly rejected. So this is the meaning of this slide. Tadanu, then, Yugapatu is simultaneously. Uttitanu, at the same time, Uttitanu, Bahunu, Viranu, Nivarya. So there were many warriors who stood up to go and reach the bow. So Yugapatu, Uttitanu, Bahunu, Viranu, Nivarya. So when all the kings simultaneously got up, Uttitanu is see, all these go, this Uttitanu, Bahunu goes as an adjective for Viranu. Bahunu, Viranu, Yugapatu, Uttitanu. When all the warriors stood up at the same time, Viranu, Tanu, Sarvanu, Nivarya. Nivarya is having avoided them, having prevented them, Nivarya. Kaha Prathamam Gataha Gandhara Deshasya Raja. So, Gandhara Deshasya Raja. So, what did he do? Swayam Agresare Mukulita Anurage Turaga Brahmacharya Durandare Gandhare. So, when the Gandhara, the king of Gandhara, who was first and foremost in the queue, when everybody got up at the same time, he prevented everyone to move forward. He went forward. So, Bahunu, Uttitanu, Viranu, Nivarya, Swayam agresare gataha kaha Gandharaha. Gandhara deshasya raja ityartaha. Gandharanam raja Gandharaha. Tasmin Gandhare swayam agresare gate sati. And what are the adjectives given to Gandhare? He was in Turaga Brahmacharya Durandare. Durandare, Duram is Bharam. So one who is holding some Bharam. What type of Bharam he is having? Turaga Brahmacharya Durandaraha. So Turaga Brahmacharyam, Turagam, if you split the word, it gives two different meaning. Turagam is horse, Brahmacharyam is celibacy. But here, the single word Turaga Brahmacharyam means one who is pretending to be a bachelor. A celibacy as a matter of necessity. For example, if there are no women in that country, and somebody remains as a bachelor for lifetime, it is not a oath or a vrata that is taken that I will remain a brahmacharya for my lifetime. It is not like that. The celibacy that was taken out of force, it was a forced or compulsory celibacy, leading a life of celibacy simply in consequence of the absence of female society. So here, this Gandhara Deshasya Raja, Turaga Brahmacharya, who was bearing the weight of Turaga Brahmacharyam. It means that he didn't get an opportunity to marry somebody, or he didn't get an acquaintance with any women. So, Turaga Brahma, this goes as an adjective for Gandhare. So, how was that Gandharaha? Swayam Agresare. The person who moved to the front and who prevented everyone moving forward, who controlled everyone. Saha Agresare Gate Gandhare. And what is the adjective? Turaga Brahmacharya Durandare Gandhare. He who has taken a Brahmacharya Vratam for his lifetime, who was bearing the weight of the Turaga Brahmacharya. Then, but Mukulita Anurage. So whose wish was half closed. It means that he moved forward, but seeing the Giriraja Sarasya Tasya Sharasanasya. So this Giriraja Sarasya goes as an adjective for Sharasanasya. So Girirajasya Saraiva Saraha Yasya Tat. So it goes for Sharasanam. Tasya Sharasanasya. So Sharanam Asyante Kshipyante Anena iti Sharasanam. Sharam is arrow. Dhanush is bow. Without the help of the Dhanush, we cannot use the arrow. So Sharanam Kshipyante Anena iti Sharasanam. So seeing the mighty Giriraja is Himalaya. So Giriraja Saram is Balam. So the bow was so heavy and it was as mighty as the Himalayas. Giriraja Sarasya सार इव सारः यस्य तत् शरासनं तस्य शरासनस्य darshanena eva. By just he didn't go near the dhanush, he didn't touch it, he didn't have a feel of it. Just by looking at it, sharasanasya giriraja sarasya tasya sharasanasya darshanena eva. By just looking at it, what happened? Mukulita anuragam. Mukulitam is it's half. Mukulitam is mottu. We say no. What do you call? What do you say? Before the bud. So that is called mukulam. So mukulitam here is half closed. It means that his longing was totally reduced. Seeing the mighty, this one, Dhanush, which was as mighty as the Himalayas. Himalaya mountain. So, Tadanu, Yugapat Uttitane Bahune Virane Nivarya Swayam Agresare Gandhare. What was the adjective for him? Turaga Brahmacharya Durandare Gandhare. So Turaga Brahmacharyasya Duram Dharayati iti Turaga Brahmacharya Durandaraha. Tasmin Durandare Gandhare. Mukulita Anuragam. Anuragam is love. Mukulitam is closed. He had a great liking that he wanted to win Draupadi and have her as his wife. But his anuragam, his desire or interest or wish has been closed. Mukulita anurage gandhare. Why it was mukulitam? Sharasanasya darshanena eva. Just by looking at the bow, his anuragam was mukulitam. Why looking at the sharasanam, his anuragam was mukulitam? Because Sharasanam was like the Dhanus was like Giriraja Sarasya Tasya Sharasanasya. It was as mighty as the lofty mountain, Himalaya. Then, so first he is gone. Next is Tat Danda Gauravena Eva Krita Shasane Dushasane. Then this Dushasana comes. So Shasanam is, there are many meanings for Shasanam. One is, generally we say Shasanam is rule. Here, discipline. Tat danda gauravena eva kritashasane dushasane. So he controlled his senses. He totally brought it into control or in a disciplined manner. In the sense, tat danda gauravena tasya danushaha dandasya gauravena eva. Tasya dandasya. Dandaha is the staff or the stick. The tasya danushaha dandasya gauravena eva. Gauravaha is baraha. Barena eva. Krita-shasane, dushasane, whose, we can say, Krita-shasanam is whose ambitions or aims are tied. He wanted to marry Draupadi, he wanted to take her hand, but looking at the bharam or the gauravam of the danda, Dushasana put himself into a tied status. Then, tad vega akshipta atmani avahasitecha manadhane duryodhane. See, if you see that Gandhara king did not even make an attempt, he did not even go near. Just by looking at it, he admitted his defeat. Next, this guy, tat danda gauravam, probably he might have touched only the staff of the bow. Tat danda gauravena eva dushasane kritashasane. Then next is Duryodhana. Duryodhana made an attempt to take the dhanush. Tad vega akshipta atmani avahasitecha manadane duryodhane. So manadanam is mana eva dhanam yasya saha. Once dhanam is treasury. So one's wealth is nothing but his self-respect. What this goes as an adjective for Duryodhana. So Duryodhane, Manadane Duryodhane. Duryodhana, who had the wealth. What is his wealth? Who valued his self-respect as his wealth. I was thrown back by his force. Tat vegena. Tasya vegena. Akshiptaha atma tasmat avahasitaha tasmin. So he was put into the upasarga. Has is to laugh. Ava is helanam. Avahelanam. Avagnya is insult. Avahelanam is also making fun. So tat vega akshipta atmani avahasiteja manadane duryodhane. So tasya vegena, tasya danushaha vegena akshiptaha atma तस्मात् अवहसितः दुर्योधनः तस्मिन् दुर्योधने मानदने दुर्योधने He also went. Then Ajatyadaya Dushite Sutasute. Sutasutaha. Sutaha is charioteer. Karna, the charioteer's son, was condemned for his birth, who was born in a lower caste. See, this is what, if you see the original text, no? Somebody, I think somebody asked me in the previous session, if all the kings come for the swayamvara, if anybody wins the swayamvara, then he will take the hand of Draupadi. Then where is the choice of Draupadi? I think somebody asked me in the class. See, it is a choice of Draupadi only. See, when if you refer Mahabharatam, when Karna went near the Dhanush, all the Pandavas thought now Karna will win because he's a great warrior, undoubtedly. So now Karna will take the hand of Draupadi. We will not have a chance. That's what the thought of Pandavas. But as soon as Karna got up and came near the Dhanush, Draupadi's words were these. Drishtva tu tam Draupadi vakyam uchchaihi jagada naham varayami sutam. Samarshahasam prasamikshya suryam tatyaja karnaha spuritaha danuhu tat. So he just left the Dhanush like that and went. When the moment Karna raised or took the Dhanush in his hand, Draupadi says, I will not drishtva tu tam. Draupadi vakyam uchchaihi jagada. She made a loud statement saying that aham sutam na varayami. I will not marry this Suta. So obviously it is the decision of Draupadi. That is the reason Swayamvaras were conducted on those days. If it was not Draupadi's decision, so Karna would have married Draupadi because he could have achieved that one Draupadi in that state by winning that challenge. So Ajatyataya Dushite Sutasute, when Karna, all these are in Saptami, Sati Saptami. So Sutasute, Sutasya Sutaha, Sutasutaha. Tasmin Sutasute Uttite Sati. What happened? He was dushite, he was insulted or condemned. Ajatyataya, what is the reason for his insult? Na jatyaha. Jatyaha ityukte, born in the same family or born in a well satkule utpannaha ityartaha. So the jatya, all three genders you have. Jatyaha is na jatyaha iti ajatyaha, one who is not born from a well-known family. So ajatya, tasya bhavaha jatyata taya ajatyataya. Okay, so the suta sute ajatya dushite suta sute ajatyataya, being born in a lower family, not in a well-known family, Karna was condemned or insulted in the court by Draupadi. Okay, so we will see this again. Tadanu, then Yugapatu means together. It is an avyayam. Uttitanu bahunu. Uttitanu, you have this ut is the upasargam. Sta is a dhatu, it is a nikta pratyayam. Dvitiya vibhakti bahuvachanam. Bahune virane. It goes as an adjective for virane. Nivarya. Ni is the upasarga. Vr is a dhatu and lyap. So having prevented others. Swayam agre saraha. Agre sarati purogami ityartaha. Going in front ityartaha. Agre sarati iti agre saraha. Giriraja sarasya. So Giriraja here is Himalaya. Girirajasya saraiva saraha yasya tat. It goes as an adjective for Sharasanam. As Sharasanam is in Shashti Vibhakti, Giriraja sarasya tasya Sharasanasya. Darshanena eva, by just looking at it. So darshanena plus eva, you have this vriddhi sandhi there. Mukulita anurage, mukulitaha anuragaha yasya saha tasmin. Whose anuragam? Anuragam is passion or liking, has been closed, has been shut down. So mukulita anurage, it goes as an adjective for Gandhare. Turaga brahmacharya durandare. See, you can't split it like Turagasya brahmacharyam and all. Turaga brahmacharyam iti ekapadam. Turaga brahmacharyam ityukte celibacy out of compulsion, out of no option. That is called as Turaga brahmacharyam. You can check apte also. So Turaga brahmacharyasya duram dharayati iti Turaga brahmacharya durandaraha tasminne durandare. It goes as an adjective for Gandhare. Gandharanam Raja Gandharaha Tasmin Gandhare. Tat danda gauravena eva kritashasane dushasane. Tat dandaha is tasya dandaha. Tasya dandasya gauravena. Gauravaha here is bharaha. Bharavena. Bharena. Kritashasane. Kritam shasanam yasya saha. It goes as an adjective for dushasana. Tasminne dushasane. Then Danda Gauravena plus Eva, you have that Vriddhi Sandhi there. Tat Vega Akshipta Atmani Avahasite cha Duryodhane. Tat Vegam is Tasya Vegena. Tasya Danushaha Vegena. Akshiptaha Atma. Tasmat Karanat Avahasitaha. See, he fell into the. Everybody started laughing at him. What was the reason? Tat tasya danushaha vegena akshiptaha saha, because of which he might have fallen. So vegena akshiptaha atma tasmat avahasitaha tasmin duryodhane manadanam mana eva danam yasya saha, for whom the wealth is self-respect is the wealth, tasmin duryodhane. Then ajatyataya dushite sutasute, when the son of the charioteer was condemned just by his due to his birth, born in a low caste. So evam bhute. Then I think I've covered all the. Akshiptaha is akship ikta pratyayam. Avahasitam is ava is the upasarga. Has, and it's in ikta pratyayam. It is in saptami. It goes as an adjective for Duryodhane. He became the matter of fun. That's how you should take it. Jatyaha is born from a good family. Ajatyaha is not born from a good family. Okay. Next. Shlata Manorate Bharhadrate. So this here, again a list of kings come in the order. First they dealt with the Kauravas, first the Gandhara, then the Kaurava princess, that is Duryodhana and Dushasana, their friend Karna. Now comes to Brihadrata, the Brihadrata's son, that is Jarasandha. Shlata Manorate Bharhadrate Vigalita Dairya Mudre Madraraje Avadya Udyame Chaidye Bhavitartataya Tushnike Vrishniketau Muki Bhutecha Anyasmin Rajanyake Brahmana Samajat Uttaya Parthaha Sapati Tat Danuhu Aropya Yantrachidrena Tallaksham Paresham Manena Saha Sahasa Pataya Masa. So now the meaning of this is Brihadrata's son hopes were shattered. Shlatham. Okay. Then the courage of the king of Madra. Madra Raja is Shalya. Slipped. Vigalitam is slipped. Then the efforts of the Chedi Raja, Chedi king was blameworthy. Avadya Udyamaha. Udyamaha is effort. Chaidye is Chedi Raja. So the happenings Bhavidartataya Tushnike Vrishniketo. So Krishna remained silent. And because he know the happenings of the future, that Arjuna is going to win. So he kept quiet. Then Anyasmin Rajanyage Muki Bhute Sati. So when the Krishna remained silent and the rest of the rulers remained dumbfounded, they were all total, there was a extremely Tushnim Bhutaha. Sarve, they were extremely silent. Tasmin Samaye, then it was the turn of Arjuna. Arjuna rose up from the assembly of Brahmins. Brahmana Samajat Parthaha Uttaya Sapadi, suddenly bending tat danuhu aropya. So bending the bow and fastening it with the string, did at once cut off the target along with the pride of others. So when he achieve the target was also achieved. Along with that, the pride of the other kings also fell. He made fall both the target and the pride of the other kings. Okay. When no one was able to achieve it, a person who was risen from the assembly of Brahmins, he comes forward and he was able to hit the Lakshyam. When he hit the Lakshyam also fell. Along with that, Manena Paresham Manena Saha, the pride of others, also he made it fall down. Pataya Masa, it is a niche. Okay, so this is the meaning of it. Shlata Manorate Bharhadrate. Bharhadrate is Brihadratasya Apatyam Puman Tasminne Bharhadrate. So the son of Brihadrata, the Jarasanda's father's name is Brihadratha. So he is called as Barhadratha, Rataha. So Brihadratha's son, Brihadratasya apatyam puman Barhadrate, Tasmin Barhadrate, Shlata Manorate. Shlataha is loosened, whose Manoratha is a desire, whose desire is loosened. It means that it has become weakened. Looking at it. Shlataha Manorataha Yasya Saha Tasmin. It qualifies Barhadrate. Then Vigalita Dhairya Mudre Madra Raja. Madra Raje. So Madrasya Raja, Madra Raja, Madra Raje. It is like when Rajan Shabda is in a compound word, it becomes like Rama Shabdam. So Madrasya Raja, Madra Raja, Tasmin Madra Raje. Vigalita Dhairya Mudre. Vigalitam is drip or fall, flow. So when Vigalita Dhairyasya Mudra Yasya Saha, so he had a symbol of Dhairyam. That symbol itself has fallen. He has whatever idea he had, whatever courage he had in himself, everything fell down, drip. So Vigalitam is dripping. So Vigalita Dhairyasya Mudra Yasya Saha Tasmin Madra Raje Vigalita Dhairya Mudre. Then comes Avadyaha. Avadyaha is blameworthy. So Udyame, Avadya Udyame Chaidye. Chaidyaha is Chedi Deshasya Raja. Chedinam Raja Chaidyaha. Okay, I've written Chedanam. It is Chedinam Raja Chaidyaha. Chaidyaha becomes like Ramashabda. Chaidye is Saptami. So Chaidye, Avadya Udyame Chaidye. Avadyaha is blameworthy. It is Navadyaha Avadyaha. Udyamaha is effort. Yam is the dhatu, ut is the upasargam. So, Avadya Udyame Chaidye, when the Chaidi Raja, that is Shishupala, Shishupala's efforts were blameworthy, tasmin samaye, Bhavitartataya Tushnike Vrishniketo. So Vrishnihi is, it refers to the prominent person of the Yadava dynasty. So Yadukulaya Jataha Krishnopi. So Vrishnihi Keto. So Vrishnehe Ketuhu Vrishniketuhu. So those who have, it's not like Vrishni is a symbol. Like Mahabharatam, during Mahabharata war, everybody had a symbol in their flag. Arjuna had Hanuman and Drona had his bow and arrow in the flag, like that. And Krishna had his Garuda. Here, Vrishni-ketuhu means Ketuhu is a flag. Vrishni-ketuhu means Vrishnihi refers to a prominent person of the Yadava dynasty. So, Vrishni-ketu, Tushnike, Vrishni-ketu here goes as an adjective or it refers Krishna. Vrishni-ketu, Krishne, Tushnike, when he remained silent, Tushni Bhute Ityartaha. Why? What was the reason for Krishna being silent? Bhavidartataya. See, he is Krishnavenam avehitvam atmana akilatmana. Dehi iva abhati mayaya. Sopyatra dehi iva abhati mayaya. Krishna is none other than the supreme entity. He has taken the form of Krishna just to protect everyone. So, and he knows the present, past, and the future. So, Bhavidartataya, knowing that Arjuna is only going to take the hands of Draupadi, Vrishniketo Tushnike Sati, when Krishna also remained silent. Anyasmin cha rajanyake muki bhute. All the muki bhutam again is abhuta tadbhave chvi amukaha mukaha bhutaha muki bhutaha. So all the kings, before they were talking, now they were into total silence. They were all dumbfounded. So anyasmin rajanyake muki bhute sati brahmana samajata parthaha brahmana samajat uttaya. Parthaha is Prutoho apatyam puman parthaha. The son of Prutu is this one Kunti. So parthaha Brahmana samajat uttaya. So Brahmanasya samajaha tasmat Brahmana samajat uttaya. He got up. Sapadi, immediately, suddenly, tat danuhu aropya. Aropya is having placed that string in the danus. Yantra chidrena. Yantraha in generally means some machine. Here, there must be something moving around. Tasya chidrena, yantrasya chidrena. Chidram is hole. Through the hole of the mechanism, Tal Lakshyam, Tasya Lakshyam, Tal Lakshyam, Tat Lakshyam, Patayamasa. So he made that Lakshya or the stake to fall. Along with what? Paresham manena saha. Along with the pride of the other kings present there. Patayam, it didn't take time for him. Sahasa, Jatiti Akarot Saha. Patayamasa, he made the Lakshyam fall along with the pride of the other kings. So this is the meaning. So Shlata Manorataha is Shlataha Manorataha Yasya Saha Tasmin Shlata Manorate. It goes as an adjective for Bharhadrate. And Brihadratasya Apatyam Puman Tasmid Marhadrate, that is Jarasandaha. Then is Madraraja. Madraraja is another than Shalya. Vigalita Dairya Mudre Madraraje. So Madrasya Raja, Madraraja. Rajaha Tasmin Madraraje. Vigalita Dairyasya Mudra Yasya Taha Tasmin Vigalita Dairya Mudre. Then Chaidye Avadya Udyame. Chaidyaha is Shishupala. Chedinam Raja Tasmin Chaidyaha. Chaidye. Avadya Udyame. Avadyaha Udyamaha Yasya Saha Avadyodyamaha Tasmin, whose efforts are not praiseworthy or blameworthy. It has to be condemned. Then Tushnike Vrishnike to Bhavidartataya. So Bhavidartham is one who Bhavi is future. Okay. Bhavidartataya. Bhavidartasya jnanena. One who knows what is going to happen in the future. Vrishnike to Tushnike bhute sati. When Krishna remained silent, Anyasmin Rajanyake, then other kings also, they also remained silent. Okay. Tasmin Samaye, Brahmana Samajat, Uttaya, Parthaha Uttaya, Samajat Uttaya, you have this Jastvasandhi there. Uttaya is Uttista and it is Lyap, Sapadi. Tat Danuhu Aropya, you have Jastvam, and Danuhu Aropya, you have that Visarga Sandhi, Visargam changing to Repaha. Aropya is A, Rukh, Lyap, and Nich. The meaning is having place. Yantra Chidrena. So here, this Uttaya also, Ut, Sta, Purva Savarnam, where in the place of Sakara, you have Uttaya, Uttanam, all those things come, no? Udastas Tambov Purvasya, that is the Sutram. Next is this Yantra Chidrena, Yantra plus Chidraha. First you have this Tugagama Sandhi, Takarasya Agamaha Bhavati, then Yantra, then you have this Chutva Sandhi, you get Yantra Chidraha. Tal Lakshyam is again Parasavarnam, the Sutram is Torli. Okay. Tatu plus Lakshyam, Tal Lakshyam. Manena saha patayamasa. Patayamasa is pat is the dhatu, lit lakara, pratama purusha ekavachanam. It is in nich. So he made the Lakshyam fall along with the pride of other kings. Okay. So Shlata Manorate, Bharhadrate, Vigalita Dairya Mudre Madraraje, Avadya Udyame Chaidye, Bhavitartataya Tushnike Vrishnigeto, Muki Bhutecha Anyasmin Rajanyake, Brahmana Samajat Uttaya Parthaha, Sabadi, Danuhu, Tad Danuhu Aropya, Yantra Chidrena, Tal Lakshyam, Paresham Manena Saha, Sahasa Pataya Masa. Sahasa is the Avyayam there. Okay. Then, Tat Kshanam, Krishna, Mandam Mandam, Upakantam Upagamya, Jishnoho, Adhikantam, Sotkantam, Varanasrajam, Arpayamasa, Tat Akshamamanaha, Suyodhanadayaha, Kshitipatayaha, Yashasaha Vinimayena, Vijaya Shara Praharam Adaya, Palayan Chakrire. So what happened? Now Arjuna achieved the target. At that moment, Krishna here refers to Draupadi. Krishna is also in Krishna Varna. We saw when during her birth, I quoted some shlokas from Mahabharatam. Is born, her color is totally dark. That is the reason she was called as Krishna. Tatikshanam Krishna. At that moment, Krishna, Draupadi, approached slowly. Mandam is gradually tirtha. And put on the garland around the neck of Arjuna with zeal, marking the self-choice of husband. Unable to tolerate this, Suyodhana and the other rulers of earth started attacking Drupada. So they received the blow or the praharam of Arjuna's arrows in exchange for their own fame, and they fled away. So this is the meaning of this paragraph. So tat kshanam, tasmin kshanam, Krishna, Draupadi, mandam mandam, slowly, upakantam, Jishnoho upakantam upagamya. Upakantam is kanta samipam, upakantam, samiparte upa. It is an avyay bhavam. So upakantam, Jishnoho upakantam, Jishnuhu is Arjuna. Arjunasya upakantam is kanta samipam, upagamya, after reaching. Adhikantam, Adhikantam is, Adhi is used in Saptami Arte, Kante ityartah. Adhikantam, on or around the neck. Jishnoho Adhikantam, round the neck of Arjuna. Sotkantam, Sotkantam is Utkantena Saha, Sotkantaha, eagerly. Varana Srak, Srak is garland. Varana Srajam, Srak Srajau Srajaha. Srajam is in Dvitiya Vibhakti. Varana Srajam Arpaya Masa. So that is the main sentence. Krishna Varana Srajam Arpaya Masa. So Krishna, Draupadi garlanded Arjuna. Okay, how mandam mandam, slowly, gradually she went. Upakantam upagamya, she went near the kanta samipam gatva. Jishnoho adhikantam, Jishnuhu is Arjunaha, adhikantam is kante ityartaha, on or around the neck. Sotkantam, eagerly, Varanasrajam arpayamasa. So she put the garland. Varanasrajam is, Varanasrak is the garland that was given to the girl to choose her husband, Varanasrak. So the garland placed on the head of the bridegroom is called Varanasrak. Varanasrajam arpayamasa. Tat akshamamanaha. So ksham, to bear. Akshamam is unable to bear. Unable to bear that someone else has won. Suyodhanadayaha, the kings, Suyodhana, etc. Kshitipatayaha. Kshitipatayaha is kings. Kshitinam patihi, Kshitipatihi. Take Kshitipatayaha. Yashasaha vinimayena. Vinimayaha is exchange or bartering system. Yashas is fame. Yashasaha vinimayena. Vijaya Shara Praharam Adaya Palayan Chakre. Say they didn't remain quiet. They didn't understand, they didn't admit it was not their cup of tea. So they could have left the place just like that. But the other kings, including Suyodhana, what they did is they started attacking Drupada. If you see the original story, they started attacking Drupada, for which Bhima and Arjuna gave back. Here, Lakshmana Suri has mentioned only Vijaya Shara Praharam. If you refer the Mahabharatam, both Bhima and Arjuna both started. So Vijaya Praharam. So these kings started attacking. Vinimayena is exchange. What bartering system is Vinimayaha? What they got in return, they gave their yashas, they got blown by Arjuna. So they, by losing in the battle with, see, already they lost the hands of Draupadi. They couldn't win over. That is one insult. Already yashas is gone. Defame has already been created, has fallen on their head. But they didn't keep quiet. They didn't leave the place just like that. They wanted to fight back. So they fought. They attacked Drupada, for which Bhima and Arjuna gave it back. So what all they exchanged? They gave their yashas and took the praharam or the blow of Arjuna. Vijaya Shara Praharam. Vijaya here is Arjuna. Vijayasya Sharapraharaha. Sharaha, Sharena Praharaha. Praharaha is blow. Prahr, it's Gai Pratyaya. Hr, Harati, Hr Dhatu. Praharam Adaya, taking it, collecting that. Palayan Chakre, they all put to flight. They all left the place. Okay. So that is the meaning of this. So tat kshanam, tasmin kshanam, Krishna, mandamandam, upakantam is kanta samipam, upakantam. Upagamya is upa gam lyap. Jishnoho is in shashti. Adhikantam Jishnoho. So Adhikantam is Jishnoho kante ityartaha. Adhikantam sotkantam utkantena saha sotkantam. Varanasrajam arpaya masa. So Varanasrak is the garland that is placed on the head of a bridegroom. Arpayamasa she placed. Arpayamasa again is a gati prapanayoho lit nich prathama purusha ekavachanam. Krishna arpayamasa. Tat vishayam Akshamamanaha. Kshamu sahane. It is in Shanach. So it goes as an adjective for Suyodhanadayaha. Suyodhana Adihi. So the Suyodhana and the other kings. Kshitipatayaha is Kshitinam Patihi Te Kshitipatayaha. Yashasaha Vinimayena. Exchanging their Yashas is Sakarantam. Yashasaha Vinimayena. By exchanging their Yashas Vinimayena. Vinimayaha is exchanging. Vijaya Shara Praharam Adaya Palayan Chakrire. So they took the Sharapraharam, the blow of Arjuna's arrows in exchange of their own fame, and they fled away. Palayan Chakrire is Chakre, Chakrate, Chakrire. See here again, Upasargasya Ayato. We have come across this sutram even before, I think Palayate, somewhere we saw in the previous slides. Palayan Chakrire is Para is the Upasargam, I is the Dhatu, it is in lit Pratama Purusha Bahuvachanam, Palayan Chakrire. Chakre, Chakrate, Chakrire. Okay. I think Jishnoho, you have that Visarga Sandhi. Sotkantam, Sa plus Utkantam, Sotkantam, you have Gunam. Tat Akshamamanaha, you have this Jashtva Sandhi. That's it. Okay, next. Next is, now he has taken the hands of Draupadi. Now they are all going back to their house. Atha Taya Virya Shulkaya Saha Swavasam Pravishata Parthena Amba Bhiksha Iyam Ahrita Iti Ukte Bhratrubihi Bhunkshva Iti Bruvati Eva Agata Mata Tam Swayamvara Vadhum Nishamya Sadvasat Avachana Atishtat Yudhishthirastu Jananyaha Anritadbhayam Pratrinam Bhavam Cha Agnyaya Esha Parshati Yoshitam Ratram. So now, then, as Arjuna entered his house, entered his own home, along with the bride, one as a prize of his valor, Virya Shulka ityartha. Shulkam ityukte price. Kaha Shulkaha? We generally ask in shop. Virya Shulka ityukte, a bride won as a prize of his valor. Okay, he gave something and won over her. So saying, and Virya Shulkaya Saha, when he entered the house, he says, Amba Bhikshayam Ahrita, mother, I have brought these alms. His mother, without looking at them, she says, enjoy it along with your brothers. Bhratrabihi bhungshva iti bruvati eva agata. She comes by saying that word. She didn't look at them. Probably she was inside the house. She came out by uttering these words, but on seeing the bride, she stood swayamvara vadhu drishtva nishamya. She stood silent because of fear. Sadvasaha is sadvasam means fear. Bhayam ityartha. Sadvasat avachana atishtate. She remained silent. Yudhishthirastu. So the eldest son is Yudhishthira. Jananyaha, immediately, he reacted immediately. Jananyaha andritatu bhayam. Ritam is satyam. Andritam is falsehood. Andritatu bhayam. Acho, I have uttered something which is not possible. I thought Arjuna has brought some arms. I didn't know that he has brought a bride. So Yudhishthirastu Jananyaha andritatu bhayam. Andritatu bhayam. Choratu bhayam. Vitarte Panchami. So, Andradatu Bhayam. So, he under Jananyaha, by uttering this lie, Yudhishthira understood how fearful the mother would be. Bhratrinam Bhavam, and also the Bhavam is feelings or the mental state. So, Bhavam cha Agnyaya. Agnyaya is Nyatva ityartha. Agnya Lyap. What he says is, Esha Parshati Yoshitam Ratnam. Parshati is Draupadi. The daughter of, she was born in the Prishatasya Pautri Parshati. Prishataha is the father of Drupada. Drupadasya Pita. Tasya Nama Parshataha. Prishat ityartha. Prishat iti. So Draupadyaha Pitamaha Prishataha. So Prishatasya Pautri Parshati. Esha Parshati Yoshitam Ratnam. So she is a gem among Yoshita is three. Strishu Ratnam. She is a she is a gem among the women. So he says this. Atha then Taya Virya Shulkaya Saha. Taya, by that is Draupadya, Viryasya Shulka Yasa Taya. Who is the price of his valor? He has earned her by presenting or showing his valor. Virya Shulkaya Taya Saha, along with her, Swavasam, Swasya Vasaha, Swavasaha. So this Vasaha is Vasaha, Pullingam, Vasaha, Vasau, Vasaha, like Rama Shabda. It means Griham. Vasaha, Vasasi, Vasamsi, Napumsakalingam. It is called Vastram. Vastramapi Vasaha, Grihamapi Vasaha. Okay. स्ववासं स्वस्य वासः तं स्ववासं प्रविशता पार्थेन so along तया सह प्रविशता पार्थेन so partha who entered the house along with that virya shulka, that is the bride who was won by presenting his showing his valor. Pravishata goes as an adjective for Parthena. Pra is the Upasarga, Vish is the Dhatu, Pravishanne, Pravishata, Chatur Pratyam. Pravishata Parthena, Amba, Iyam Bhiksha Ahrita. So, Iyam Bhiksha is this arm. I don't know why he's called her as a Bhiksha. Iyam Bhiksha Ahrita has been brought by me. Hrita is Haranam, Harati. Ahrita is bringing. Ahr, Ikta Pratyam, and it is Strilingam. It goes as an adjective for Bhiksha. Iyam Bhiksha Ahrita. This Bhiksha has been brought. Ityukte Arjune. When Arjuna said this, Bhratrubhihi Bhungshva. So you have it along with your brothers. Bhungshva is Bhuj Dhatu and it is in Kartari, Lot, Madhyama Purusha, Ekavachanam. So Bhratrubhihi Bhungshva. So you have it along with your brothers. Iti, oh sorry. Iti Bruvati eva agata mata. Bruvati is Bru Dhatu in Shatru Pratyam, Strilinga. So she was while she was uttering these words, she came near to that place where these Pandavas and along with Draupadi were standing. So Bruvati Agata Mata. Agata again is A Gam Ikta Pratyam. It goes as an adjective for Mata. Agata Mata. Tam Swayamvara Vadhum. So Swayamvara Vadhu is bride chosen from a Swayamvara. Swayamvarat Vadhu. Swayamvara Vadhu. Tam Swayamvara Vadhum Nishamya. Nishamya is Ni is the Upasarga. Sham Darshane is the Dhatu. Sham is the Dhatu and it is in Lyap and it is Nich. Having seen Swayamvara Vadhum Nishamya. Having seen the bride chosen from a Swayamvara. Sadvasat. Sadvasam is bhayam. It's a Napumsakalinga word. Sadvasat. Sadhuna asyati iti sadvasaha. So Sadvasat, due to fear, avachana atishtate. She was speechless. Na vachanam nasti yasyaha sa. Who doesn't have anything to say. Total utter silence. Atishtate, she stood. Yudhishthirastu. So this is ta, dhatu, atishtate is in lung. Yudhishthirastu, Yudhishthiraha plus tu, Yudhishthirastu, visarga, changing to sakara. Jananyaha andritat bhayam. The fear due to uttering that falsehood, it's not false. Out of mistake, it was a slip of the tongue. She didn't see the situation. Without that, she said something. Andritat bhayam. Bhratrinam bhavam cha agnyaya. Bhavam is a feeling or the thought process or the mental state of his brothers. Bhratrinam bhavam cha agnyaya. Agnyaya is A is the upasarga, Nya avabodhane, and it is in Lyap. Nyatva ityartaha. Yesha parshati Yoshitam Ratnam. Ratnam is gem among the ladies. Yoshit, Yoshitam is in Shakti Bahuvachanam. Yoshitsu, Yoshitam Ratnam. She is a gem among the ladies. So, Swavasam Parthena, Bhiksha plus Iyam, Bhikshayam, you have this Gunasandhi. Ityukte, you have this Yansandhi, Bhratrubhihi, Visargasya Repaha. Bruvati, Iti, Eva, Agata, you have Yan. Then Eva Agata, you have Savarna Dirgham. Then you have this Bruvati Eva, Bruvatyeva, Eva plus Agata, you have Savarna Dirgham. Swayamvara Vadhum, Nishamya, again Ni Sham Lyap, Sadvasat, Avachana, Atishtate. Avachana is goes as an adjective for Kunti. Okay, so vachanam nasti yasyaha sa avachana atishtate is ta dhatu langlakara prathama purusha ekavachanam. Yudhishthiraha tu yudhishthirastu jananyaha anritat bayam. Here visargasya lopaha anritat bayam you have justvam bhratrinam bhavam cha agnyaya savarna dirgham esha parvati yoshitam ratnam iti. Then he comes to a agreement. They all come to an agreement. Now the mother has uttered something. It is not like in the present generation. Whatever mother says, chumma, she might have said, let's not take things seriously. It is not like that. When something has come out or fallen from the mouth of the mother, people take it seriously. So yati ratnam asmabihi labhyate tat sarvairapi asmabihi avibhajya anubhoktavyam. Anyatha kadachit asmasu api kalihi antaram labeta. Tadiyam panchanamapi bhogya astu iti samayam kritavan. Tatha iti sarvairapi pratipanne tesham matuleyah bhagavan krishnah sankarshanena saha upagamya shubha udarkaihi vakyaihi tane samashvasaya masa. So the meaning of this is whatever gem procured by us is to be enjoyed by all of us in common. Otherwise, there will be some type of misunderstanding or otherwise strife will enter among us also. So let her be enjoyable for all five of us. And all of them agreed to the same. And at that time, their maternal uncle's son, that is cousin, Lord Krishna, approached them along with Sankarshana. Sankarshana is none other than Balrama and consoled them by means of statements setting out prospects of happiness. Shubha udarkaihi vakyaihi. Udarkaha is end ityartha. Shubha udarkaihi is auspicious statements. Okay, so yat rattanam asmabihi labhyate. Yat whatever rattanam is gem. Asmabihi labhyate, whatever we all has been procured by all. It's in passive. Tat sarvaihi asmabihi. Sarvairapi asmabihi avibhajya anubhoktavyam. Avibhajya is with vibhajya is dividing. Avibhajya is without dividing. You cannot cut Draupadi into 5 pieces and take, right? So here, tat sarvaihi asmabihi, by all of us, by all 5 of us, avibhajya anubhoktavyam. Here, if you see the word, no, tat, you have sarvaihi, api, asmabihi, avibhajya anubhoktavyam. Anubhoktavyam is should be enjoyed. Anu, bhujj, it is in tavyat. Anyatha. If we don't do like that, what will happen? Kadachit asmasu api kalihi antaram labeta. Anyatha, otherwise, kadachit. If not now, in some other time, asmasu, among us, asmasu api, among us also, kalihi antaram labeta. Kalihi is kalaha. Difference of opinion, difference or strife. Antaram is space. So that kalaha will take a space among us. Now we are flawless, we are blemishless, we are open to everything. Once if we have a disparity, then that kalihi, that kalaha takes a space in our life. Labeta is withering. It will definitely happen. Tadiyam tasmat karanat iyam stri panchanamapi bhogya astu. So let her be bhogya, let her be bhogya vastu by all 5 of us. Astu. Iti samayam kritavan. Samayam here is agreement. He made an agreement like that. Who? Yudhishthira. Tatha iti sarvairapi pratipanne. When, okay, tatha is every tatha iti. Okay, they all agree to it. Sarvairapi pratipanne. Pratipanne is angikritam ityartaha. Avagatam ityartaha. Pratipad and is nikta pratyam saptami. Sarvairapi pratipanne sati. Tesham matuleyaha. Bhagavan Krishnaha. Matuleyaha is Matulasya putraha. The son of uncle's son is Matuleyaha. Cousin. Matuleyaha Bhagavan Krishnaha. Sankarshanena saha upagamya. He came along with Sankarshana. Sankarshana is Balrama. Sankarshanena saha upagamya. Reaching that place. Shubha udarkaihi vakyaihi. Udarkaha is end result. Shubhodarkaha is auspicious concluding statement ityartaha. Shubham is auspicious. Udarkaha is nothing. all all ends well, we say, no, like that. Shubhodarkaihi vakyaihi, it goes as an adjective for vakyaihi. So the end result, auspicious concluding with an by an on by the auspicious concluding statements, Tanu Pandavanu Samashvasayamasa. Samashvasayamasa is pacified. So they were all in a shock because Arjuna won Draupadi in the stake, in the swayamvara. He is supposed to marry her. When they came home and Arjuna said that I have brought a bhiksha, Kunti's reply was stunning for them. So when after that, when Yudhishthira arrived at a conclusion, they all made an agreement. Krishna and Balrama also agreed to their statements. What they did is Shubhodarkaihi Vakyaihi. Vakyam is statement. Shubhodarkaha is Shubham is auspicious. Udarkaha is end result. Shubhaha cha te udarkaha taihi shubhodarkaihi vakyaihi. It goes as an adjective for vakyaihi. By the auspicious concluding statements, Tanu Bandavane Krishnaha Samashvasayamasa. So he consoled the Pandavas. Okay. So yat ratnam asmabihi, here visargasya repaha labhyate is in passive, lab latlakaram. Tat sarvaihi repaha visargasya sarvaihi plus api sarvairapi. Api plus asmabihi, you have that yan sandhi. Asmabihi plus avibhajya, you have visargasya repaha. Avibhajya plus anubhoktavyam, avibhajyanubhoktavyam. So tat sarvaihi api asmabihi avibhajya anubhoktavyam. Anubhoktavyam is anu is a upasargam. Bhuj is the dhatu, it is in tavyat pratyam, should be enjoyed is the meaning. Avibhajya is na vibhajya without dividing. Anyatha is an avyayam, kadachit is an avyayam, asmasu api, among us also, kalihi is kalahaha ityartha, strife ityartha, antaram is space. Even the difference opinion will come and take a space in our life. We should not allow that to come. So labheta, it would come. So lab vidhiling, prathama purusha ekavachanam, it's an atmanepadam. Tat iyam, tasmat karanat, iyam Draupadi, iyam Krishna, panchanamapi bhogya astu. Let her be enjoyed by all five of us. Bhogya plus astu, bhogya astu. 1 minute. It should be bhojya astu. That's what I was just looking. Here there is a typo error. Bhojya vastu. Bhuj is the dhatu. Yat pratyam. It is in strilingam. Iyam stri. Iyam bhojya astu. Astu is asadhatu. Lot. Prathama purusha ekavachanam. Iti samayam kritavan. Samayam is samayaha means time. Here samayam is agreement. Kritavan yudhishthiraha kritavan. Tavatu pratyam. Tatha iti. Tata plus iti. Tateti gunasandhi. Sarvaihi api. You have visargasya repaha. Pratipanne is angikrite sati ityartaha. When everybody agreed to it. Pratipad ikta pratyam saptami it is. Tesham Pandavanam Matuleyaha, the cousins of Pandavas, Bhagavan Krishnaha, Sankarshanena Saha Upagamya, arrived along with Balarama, Saha Upagamya, Upagam Lyap, Shubha Udarkaihi Vakyaihi, Tanu Pandavan Samashvasayamasa, Shubhaha Chate Udarkaha Taihi, Shubhodarkaihi Vakyaihi, Tanu Panchapandavan Samashvasayamasa. Sam a is the upasarga, shwas is the dhatu, nich lit. Okay, pacified ityartha. So yadyat ratnam asmabihi labhyate tat sarvairapi asmabihi avibhajya anubhoktavyam. Anyatha kadachit asmasu api kalihi antaram labheta tadiyam panchanam api bhojya astu iti samayam kritavan. Tateti sarvairapi pratipanne tesham matuleyaha bhagavan Krishnaha sankarshanena saha upagamya shubhodarkaihi vakyaihi tani samashvasayamasa. So we'll stop the session with this. Questions? 1 minute. Arjuna is a Kshatriya only because they after that that the incident happened in the Laksha Griham, no? They all went to the forest. They stayed with the Brahmins and all. So they were along with the community. They made the Dhaumya as their head. And according to their guidance only, they all traveled. That is why they went and sat in the Brahmana Samuha. Arjuna is a born Kshatriya. Okay. Uh, okay, then 1 minute. Okay. Before going into Jairam sir's doubt, I'll just clear this Yaja Yachakaha. It's been prolonging. See, somebody asked me that there is one Yajakadibhischa. That doesn't apply for Yaja Yachakaha. Yajakadibhischa, Shashti Tatpurusham will come. There, the Uttarapada Pradhanam is not there. See, if it is Brahmanasya Yajakaha, then Brahmana Yajakaha. Here it is not like that. So Yajaha, Yajakaha, Yasya Saha, it's a Bahuvarihi compound. It goes as an adjective or Drupada. I'm making it very clear. Okay. Vadantu sir, Jairam sir.
Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Madam, first thing is that Bhogya is also as an alternative form, I think. Bhojya and
Yes,
Bhogya,
yes,
both are
but
allowed.
I just saw it in the original, and one more text also I saw. It is written as
Same,
Bhojya.
okay.
That is
Bhojya,
why
actually.
Bhogyam is also correct. Yeah.
Hmm.
I thought it's in
And
then.
and then in this Vakyam, Asmasu Kalihi Antaram Labheta iti Kartari Prayogaha Tatra Tishyate. Labheta iti bhavet khalu? Or Kali will find us.
Kali will enter. That's it.
Oh, Kali will get us or enter. Okay.
Kalihi here is Kalahaha will enter.
Oh, okay. Asmabihi labhyeda ityabhi vaktum shakyate, right?
See, अस्माभिः भेदभावः लभ्यते इति वक्तुं शक्यते.
Oh, okay.
अत्र तु कलिः अन्तरम् स्पेस् अवकाशः इत्यर्थः.
Hmm.
It is waiting for, they say, no, in Naishadam also, the Kali was waiting to, that Kali is different from this Kali. He was waiting to
Okay.
enter, to disturb Nala, because he was not making any
Nala.
mistake. When he didn't wash his leg, Kali Tan, it entered into his leg. That is the thing.
Okay. And then, madam, avadhyudyame iti padam asti. Tatra avadhya udyame iti, that avandhya iti bhavet khalu? Kenabi
Avadhya is also futile, sir. It is
So
Avadhya
vadhya
is
means vadhi dhatu asti va tatra? Not spoken to by anybody or something like that.
It is not praiseworthy.
Oh, it's not praiseworthy. Okay.
It is not. That's why I use. Initially, I thought I was just translating it as futile exercise. Then I thought that should not be like that because Avadhya is not praiseworthy. Not should be. His effort cannot be appreciated. No?
Madam, this Vijaya, Jishnu, all these Paryapadams for Arjuna, how do they come?
Yes,
Vijaya,
yes. Epithet of Arjuna.
because he succeeds or something. Vijaya.
Ama. Yes. If you go and check in the dictionary, there is a list called Mahabharata. Puranam, if you check, Mahabharatam, what all the names you have, you'll get everything.
Okay. And one final question, madam. In that Takshanam Krishna Mandam Upakantham Upagamya Jishnoho Adhikantham Sotkantham. It's like a nice prasa, no? Is that what?
Yeah, nice prasa. No, nice prasa. Yeah. You have the Davye Bhavam Adhikantam and Upakantam. Sotkantam is Utkantena Saha. Sotkantam. Okay.
Because Upakantham is bit sounds a bit going near his throat. Upa
Kantasya Samipam ityartha. Upakantam. Adhikantam, Adi is always used in the Saptami artha, no? Kante ityartha.
No, my question was Upakantha, meaning going near him, knowing near his throat, meaning that's just.
Kanta, don't take it as throat. Neck. You have to put the garland near it is not like throwing from here. You are my pati. And somebody asked that this thing also, swayamvara Vadhu, I think I justified with the statement that seeing Karna, she immediately rejected him.
Right, Rajatya, what is it? अजात्यः
अजात्यः
इति
अजात्यः न जात्यः अजात्यः
अजात्यता
जात्यस्य
अजात्यता
भावः जात्यता तया जात्यतया
not from a
मूकीभूते
good kula the meaning not
या
from a good kula
not from a good kula जात्यः
okay
also means born in the same family
oh एवं वा अस्तु अस्तु
तदपि अस्ति भवतु भवन्तः कोशं पश्यन्तु तत्र वर्तते
oh
जात्यः इत्युक्ते सेम् फेमिली इत्यपि अर्थः अनन्तरं वेल् born in a good family good caste same caste जात्यः
right thank you
somebody
madam
has
thank you so
asked
much
मूकी भूते is total silence इत्यर्थः मूकः is dumb one who cannot talk मूकी भूते is अमूकः मूकः भूतः they were not silent before they were all fighting arguing they were discussing everything but when nobody was able to achieve the target everybody remained dumbfounded everybody remained silent that is मूकी भूते okay that is a chvi pratyam amukah mukah bhavati anything? Any more
thank you
questions?
madam.
Any more?
No
Okay.
thank you madam
Namaste. Punarmilamah.